For this ongoing project, I will speak about Indonesia. Being a Portuguese living in East Timor that shares an island with Indonesia, it's a very close subject to me. Okay. Moving on to the geographical factors of development, Indonesia lies on the tropical, on the equator, so it's a tropical country. And being a nation island with over 13,000 islands that cover a wide territory that goes from the Indian Ocean in Sumatra to the Pacific in West Java, it makes very difficult to have a cohesive country with all these islands, with all these differences. It is, though, in one of the major waterways runs through Indonesia, the Strait of Malacca, where a great part of the world trade moves every day. So that sorts of compensate these geographical factors. In terms of cultural factors, these 13,000 islands have different types of ethnic groups, different types of languages, different types of religions, and that also makes very difficult for Indonesia to reach a development that is equal in all its territories. In terms of endowments, Indonesia relies on its GDP on major industry and services, mainly tourism. Java and Sumatra are overdeveloped in terms of industry. We have Bali with overdevelopment in terms of tourism, and also other islands. These are the most developed. Then we have islands that are almost tribal, and so it is. For Indonesia, it's not a matter of development in terms of GDP as a whole, but it's a challenge in terms of having the same type of development for all the islands. Institution is a factor that it's not a good factor for in terms of for Indonesia's development. It's in the Global Corruption Index from Transparency.org. It's ranked 110 and 108 countries as the more corrupt countries, and this is something with the international aid, mainly from the USA and from Australia, in terms of governance, that Indonesia have to tackle and to overcome. In terms of foreign aid, foreign aid to Indonesia began being controlled by the Netherlands from 67 to 91 through the Intergovernmental Group on Indonesia. That was a group that canalized all the foreign aid and helped Indonesia to funnel that aid. Then from 92 to 2007, this shifted to the consultative group on Indonesia, already without the supervision of the Netherlands. And since 2007, the Indonesia decided that their approach with the international partners of development should be handled one by one and not by a group of meetings organized by, I think it was from the World Bank. Their main partners are the United States, the Australia, Japan, and the ADB, the Asian Development Bank, which is a competitor for World Bank in this region. Indonesia is Goldman Sachs predicts that Indonesia will be the fourth largest economy by 2050. So the problem with Indonesia is not a matter of generating resources, but how to make them available in equal terms for all its population, and also, of course, tackle the corruption, which is one of the the main problems that Indonesia faces. About centrality, it's scheduled to have from next year a new capital in Borneo, which will move more to the side of the underdeveloped islands. I think this is the first step to bring the centrality to these underdeveloped islands. Let's see what the future has for Indonesia.